phone.
These people have no patience. It's late too, though. All right, let's flop it. What's up, everybody? We're back. We're live. We're alive. And we are on our way to the Saikat Chakrabarti rally. Boo, I know you were listening to AOC. I miss her already. Okay, well, while I can't deliver to you AOC, I can deliver to you AOC's former chief of staff, Saikat Chakrabarti, for those of you who don't know. And he's running to fill the seat vacated by Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi here in San Francisco. And it's going to be an interesting journey today, partially because it's yet another rally that I'm attending and speaking at. But also on top of that, I'm unbelievably tired. Part of the reason why I'm tired is because I flew in this morning from Los Angeles, and
right to stay on 1st Street.
And that wasn't great. It wasn't a great idea. I didn't get to sleep too much.
Turn right on Harrison Street.
HasanAbi, where's the nearest parking? Please help. Okay. Love that this always somehow finds a way to turn into a customer support line for many of you. I've seen photos from the event so far. It seems packed. Don't know if the event is actually packed or not. Maybe the photos are duping me into believing that we got more motion than we actually do. But there are going to be other people at the rally as well, alongside myself, some of the other speakers, including people who are also running for office. Melot Quiros and Daria Lisa from New York, who I've had on the show before. I've had on the broadcast before. And Angela Gonzalez Torres. Jamal Bowman, former congressperson, will also be at the rally. As far as people running, it's Angela Gonzalez Torres, Melot Quiros, and Daria Lisa Avila Chevalier. And also Alexandra Rojas from Just Democrats is also going to be there as well. Some more Perfect Union people will be there. It's a real who's who of the insurgents that are running around all around the country.
In a quarter-mile drop-off head.
Who want to not only run to build a better future for this country, but also change the party from within, which seemingly has been a terrifying prospect for a lot of people in the Democratic front, in the Democratic Party. So San Francisco Democrats had a, I don't know if they're a council member or not, this one guy who used to be in the San Francisco Police Department doing PR for them, release a statement demanding a condemnation of your boy. This also comes on the heels of Mike Lawler getting Donald Trump to attack another one of my candidates, Effie, in the district Mike Lawler currently occupies a seat in. Matt Dorsey is the name of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors member, District 6, a Israel First Democrat who is apparently very offended by my presence in San Francisco and by my presence within the ranks of the Democratic Party. Your candidate, our candidate. Are you going to interview Daniel Lurie about how much joy beating the homeless brings him? I will not be. I drove all the way to San Francisco from SAC. I'm excited to see you. Did we just bring a bunch of out-of-city folk that can't even vote for Saikat in here? What the hell?
You guys in the car? If you guys need anything?
Okay, thank you.
Anybody of yours or you guys need help, let me know.
Okay, thank you. inconvenient freedom of movement. I mean, it's just like, dog, I would have Sacramento mentioned. Let's go. No one gets excited for Sacramento mentioned. That's unbelievable. Sacktown, baby. Sac City. Sac Taps. Sac Taps for Sacramento.
Drop off head.
Alright. I believe we're here. Somewhere.
Almost.
Almost.
I know it's gonna be a police car that you want to park behind.
I believe it's happening on the left hand side.
Yeah.
There's a police
Oh,
car.
I see it there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you just pull up behind that.
Is that the protesters? It's like 10 people. Standing in the road in a white tank and a black blazer can hop out next to me. Oh. I don't see him. Do you see him? What are you laughing at?
San Francisco's funny, man.
Why?
Yeah, this right.
Yeah, right here. Oh yeah, right there.
I remember her.
All right, we can.
Okay.
Okay, what? No, we shouldn't go here. Okay, all right. Well, too late.
Yeah, we can.
All right, it's fine. Let's just get out here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Can
Thank
you
you.
grab that bag for me?
Yeah, I got it.
Hello. Hi. Good
How's
to
it
see
going?
you.
I owe you one of these.
Thank you.
Hello.
I'm gonna escort you guys
How's
to
it
the green
going?
room.
This way.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
Tony.
Hello. Good to see you.
It's good. Doing all right. How you doing?
No protesters.
What?
No protesters.
That's crazy.
A lot of posters, though.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the posters. They made them AI.
Yeah,
They made AI posters. Do I need to get mic'd up?
I guess you're going into this. General audience? All right.
If you want to do this inside, we can.
All right,
Yeah,
let's just
do
go.
you want a microphone? This is all of them.
What's going on? That's on. Thank you. No, that was Donnie. It's amateur hour for Donnie. What? Oh, all right.
We'll just follow you a bit.
Hi.
No camera protesters. Motionless.
Yeah, what happened? I thought there'd be at least like 10 people.
Sorry, chat. The lighting's gonna be for a bit till we get try to figure out where we're at.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Hey, what's good?
Good to see you, man. How's everything? Good?
Pretty good. What's going on?
We'll do it.
Save your money. Go shopping.
All right, we're going in there.
I don't know.
Hey,
What's happening?
how was your ride?
It's fun.
Great. You want anything? Water, tea?
No, I'm good.
Where's good?
Well, actually, that's not. That's a lie. Are there energy bevs or anything like that?
Oh, yes.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going? Thank you for doing this.
Pretty good.
I know you are dead tired from doing like 1,000 of these.
Yeah. I was gonna say if there's any energy bevs, we both need them because we just flew in and we're tired.
Hi, by the way.
Hey,
March. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
It's
Take a
chilly
seat.
in here.
Is it too cold?
Nah, it's
Close the
fine. I
windows.
don't care. I got
You got multiple layers on.
I got jackets for days. I got the mic for CNN on me still.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
You just interviewed me.
Yeah, I don't know where Donnie is. He just gave me the mic and he didn't show. He didn't follow.
well, I guess we could just take that.
Okay.
I think
I can
it's better
text
to
him.
let him know it's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't say all the secrets.
Yeah.
Don't say all of the secrets that we.
Go in.
Yeah. Don't leak them.
How are you doing this with the streaming? Are you like, you take the day off from streaming?
No, I'm streaming right now.
It's live right now.
I'm live right now. Yeah, I never
Yeah,
stop.
so don't say all the secrets, actually.
Yeah, we never stop.
That's wild.
I got your mic. There's no protesters. I thought that there would be at least a couple.
Turns out when the billionaire super PACs try to arrange a protest, nobody shows up.
Yeah, it's wild that the AI posters they put out with like 6 fingers didn't do it for
Somehow
San Francisco
somehow the
people.
organic grassroots-driven pro-billionaire movement
Yeah.
did not materialize today.
We're gonna give that back if you wanna.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, great.
There you go. All right. Oh. It's a good showing though, right? It's a packed house.
Packed. Yeah, the last time we did one of these, we had a venue half the size.
Uh-huh.
And so we're like, we gotta go bigger this time.
Okay,
I think
that's
we could have
good.
gone even bigger than this. I realized.
That's crazy.
I mean, the thing I was really excited about is I literally on Monday, Emily, my campaign manager, she had the idea. She's like, hey, why don't we fly in some of the other Justice Democrats candidates, kind of show the whole thing? And I was like, no, it's too late. Like, no one's gonna agree to show up on 2 days' notice. So they literally all booked their tickets that night. It was
crazy.
Amazing. I saw Maylon's going on your stream
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. She's gonna be in town. See, this is why I need a.
An energy drink.
This is why I need an energy bag.
Yeah, one of choice.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's perfect. I'll take anything right now. Beggars can't be choosers. So what's up with this venue? Do they have drinks?
They do have drinks.
You want
No, I'm working.
When have you been sober while working? This is the first time I've heard you. Why are you acting different in front of Shoykov?
It's okay.
He's a degenerate.
I'm not a congressperson yet.
Okay.
But once I am, I'll throw you in jail, I guess.
That's crazy.
I have plans after. I actually do.
You have plans after?
Yeah.
What the fuck are your plans after?
I'm gonna go to the Regency Ballroom to go
Really?
see Kedema play. My friends are gonna be there.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a good night for me to be in SF.
That's crazy.
You planned out your day. That's great.
No, this is how he is
kinda
every
worked out.
time.
Really?
Yeah, every time. Every time. Oh, perfect. Hell yeah. Sugar free?
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm good.
I'll take one.
I got my tea.
This is fine.
Thank you.
How many of these have you done at this point?
I don't know, like 4 or 5, not that many. Yeah, I'm going to a peptide rave later.
Yeah.
It's all the rage. Yeah, we're gonna do retatrutide
Right,
and,
we're in SF. So.
and different GLP agonists. We're trying them all. It's gonna be a fiesta. You wouldn't know about it. I didn't invite you because you're already frail. So
He's booked up at the Regency Ballroom today.
yeah,
You can't show
didn't.
up.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's all the rage. Everyone's talking about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and pass out after this.
I know. That's why I didn't invite you. Otherwise, I would.
All right. Well, you napped in my bed for hours while I was live streaming. So
Great.
How did you, what made you decide to start doing it? Was it one candidate who, pestered you until you did it, or
it was Abdul.
was it Abdul? It would be Abdul. He's very
He didn't
good at-
pester me. He just asked. But
Yeah.
but I was like, sure, why not? He was the first time I actually went and did a rally, and then I think everybody saw at first when I did it, everyone was like, oh, this is gonna be devastating for Abdul. It's gonna ruin him.
Yeah.
How dare you? Third Way was sending out mailers and pamphlets, sending out questionnaires, which is
Yeah.
ironic because they were the big
anti-questionnaire
people from the groups.
Right.
And then lived long enough to become the villain, I guess. They became the questionnaire sending group, and then there was all this media commotion around it, and then he surged in that same time frame, not because of me or anything, but I think with all the media attention, it certainly helped get name recognition out there, and he already had the solid fundamentals, and he surged from third place to in the last couple of polls to the first place.
Yeah.
So ever since then, every candidate has been like, "You want to do a rally?"
Right. I know. Because if you go to Michigan.
Yeah, you want to do
and
you want to
get
do a
in first
rally?
place.
I don't know why people always have this mentality where there's this idea that a person like myself is too controversial for a place like Michigan. It's like, no, that's not the case at all. I got hella fans in Michigan.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that even through the negative filters can comprehend exactly what this message is about. And so
And I think the thing is,
I think
like,
that's what they're worried about. Trump literally started attacking Effie Phillips Stanley.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Because you went out there.
Effie Phillips Stanley today, Trump tweeted about her and was like, she's a crook, she lied, she shouldn't even be on the ballot, she's doing fraud.
That's wild. That
Yeah.
Of all the people for him to go after.
Yeah, I think Mike Lawler was afraid. What's good?
Hey, Jamal.
Talking about my hood. Talking about my
Yeah.
hood. That's my hood.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Did you see?
I saw the shit.
Did you see Trump tweeting about Effie Phillips Stanley?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Isn't
They're
it?
scared.
And she's not even like, she's
You
in
want
like
me to
third
get
place
this
in
Yes.
the primary. She's not like,
Oh, that's the thing that's crazy. But they're trying to do, like, because I saw this whole thing happen with AOC. Like, that's the one playbook they know, is they pick somebody and they're trying to turn you into like the #1 villain, but it's not gonna work.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
You're a streamer, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
but it didn't even work with AOC. All it does is it generates tremendous disapproval from Republicans.
yeah,
But liberals love AOC.
I know. And that's
So-
the thing. Like, my favorite, because they try to do that resolution condemning you and
Yeah.
also condemning changing the party, which is,
Yeah.
stick with that message. Please sign on to that. Anybody in the Democratic Party here. But it's just like my counter to that is like that picture of like you with AOC and Zoran and like all of the darlings in the national progressive space that Fox News put up.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah, this is who they're going after.
Yeah, the dangerous radicals of the party are like some of the most popular politicians in the party. It's like Bernie Sanders, AOC. They put Abdul in there. It's very funny predicament, but I think it's I genuinely think Republicans are stupid enough to make this a midterm message. Because they have nothing.
Yeah,
What are they going to
nothing
run
else.
on? Oh, the economy is great. Okay,
Yeah.
gas prices are low. Can't run on that. No new wars can't run on that. So what are they going to run on?
Trump's gonna run against Hasan Piker.
I think, I'm not even kidding, I think Fox News genuinely was like, all right, we'll just
They're
yell at
already
this
trying
guy.
it, right? They're already doing it. They're already running on Hasan Piker.
I know.
Hasan Piker's the boogeyman. Hasan Piker's the worst thing to happen to our democracy. If anyone who's connected to him, we got to vote against them. The thing about Effie's district that's crazy, we're talking about a suburban district twice removed from New York City. So this is like the suburbs.
Yeah.
And Zoran, Bernie, AOC, super popular
Yeah.
in this district. Like
Yeah.
plus 64
Yeah.
popularity in this district. APAC in the same district is underwater, negative
Yeah.
32. Jamal Bowman is more popular in this district than APAC.
Yeah.
And this is a suburb one district over from where I lost in 2024.
Right.
So talking about the shift that's happening. So Lola is trying to get her off the ballot in her primary. She don't even got
Yeah.
nothing to do with Lola. Because he knows she's his biggest threat.
Yeah.
And now you got Trump weighing in?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
I mean, the thing is, like, it's like a surefire way to make sure she wins the primary.
Yeah, I think, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We still got
Because the Democrats, the county Democrats also immediately condemned her. Are we supposed to be moving?
No, I think I've got a thing.
Time to go?
No, I think I got some press.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You could chill. I want to introduce you to someone. Where's
All right.
Elise? Elise!
In the nicest way possible, can you sit on my foot?
Yeah.
Because it looks like shit over here.
Yeah,
Let me fix this real quick. It's coming off.
Oh, that's...
Oh, the Saikat wall.
yes, thank you for fixing that.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're not fixing it.
You ruined it.
You made it worse.
It's okay. I'm not going to shoot that high up anyway. You're good.
It's fine. You'll just fall on my head. It's all good. Yeah.
That way the lighting's actually on you and not behind you.
Yeah. True.
Just saw me mess up.
Now I'm blending into the couch.
So, brother, you got to meet this woman, this young
Yeah.
woman.
Hi.
Okay.
Thanks, Bowman.
Hi.
I'm Elise.
Nice to meet you.
I run More Perfect Unions
Yeah.
campus thing.
I
Thank
know.
you so much for boosting it and
Of course.
supporting us.
Yeah, it's
Much
very
appreciated.
exciting. I love it. I think it's
It's very good. There's a lot of like, there's a lot of people that want to do the campus stuff, like the campus debate stuff, but I think it's, you know, More Perfect Union has been very solid. I'm glad that it's like one of the more popular media outlets for the Democrats right now.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
for Democrats, you know,
Yeah.
for actual people, and
Yeah.
we're hoping to like be a tool in the arsenal for like DSA, YDSA chapters, and like we're gonna teach them how to make video and support
Yeah,
their
I
work.
told Faz, I'm like, whatever you need me to do, I'm there. I'm down to do it.
That's much appreciated. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hannah's great. She's been we've been going back and forth, and yeah, really
Oh, yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, whenever you guys are doing campus tours or anything like that, I'll be there.
Listen, she was killing it before More Perfect Union.
Okay,
That's why they sought her out to bring her in. She was on Capitol Hill lobbying her ass off for young people when I was there in Congress. And she's a real leader. And no, she's dope. She's dope, man. She's, you know, co-founder.
friends.
Co-founder of an. Do we name that organization? I think we should.
Or what?
Do we not name them?
Who?
Who did you aren't you the co-founder of?
Gen Z for Change.
Yes.
They're not bad.
Are we not allowed? Are we allowed to talk
Well, we
about
got
them?
better.
Oh,
'cause I
they're
started
cool now?
running it.
So she's co-founder.
Change has some you know, very good alumni, and then some not so,
We don't
some
blame
not
her.
so great.
She's the great one. But that's why More Perfect Union came out
We
first.
know who we're talking about.
You forgot who I was talking about with Gen Z for Change?
No, the previous executive directors. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, she's
I
dope.
think the button on it just says live. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
a
live.
light.
It's nice to you're live.
You're live?
I just wanted to introduce
Hi,
another
he's live right
friend
now?
of
Always.
ours.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Hello. I'm one of
Jamal Bowman in the building. Peace and love,
to
y'all.
join Bernie 2016, and we're still thick in the political revolution.
Hell yeah.
I saw that you spent time with Cori Bush on May 1st
Yeah.
for May Day. I want to ask you, are you ready for a political revolution? Are you ready for a political revolution?
I'm ready for it.
I see the work that you're doing, and I'm so grateful that you are among the most prominent voices deterring this red pill pipeline, right?
I'm trying my best.
We absolutely need it. However, we need people organizing, not only just in the streets, but local businesses, all of our communities, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Organized Power Numbers. We mainly focus on organizing a majority of the working class. What we believe is that a majority of folks belong on the left, they just don't know it yet. And I know that you are trying to spread that message,
Yeah.
right? You're located in LA? Oh, that's okay. Anyway, would love, you've met Alex Q in LA. She's a part of our team.
Mm-hmm.
She's a part of All Things Labor.
Mm-hmm.
It's a social media platform that talks about workers' rights. We know that union density has been decreasing over the last couple of decades.
Yeah.
But really, the only way that we can actually have a political revolution is that we are organized power numbers from the bottom up, right? Anyway, all that to say, I know you're connected to Alex. Just wanted to thank you for all of the wonderful work that you're doing.
Thank you for the work you're doing.
And we will see you.
All right, nice to see you guys.
Are you down to do candidate interviews now?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's not going to be like a full-blown interview. I've already hung out with the candidates.
Or I guess
yeah.
chat.
Yeah, we can just hang out.
A
There's no
candidate hang.
obligation if they're like, you know, sitting around and I don't know, if they're not busy. Yeah, sure.
We're doing that
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Or does that cool?
Yeah, if that's cool with you, we'll send
Uh,
someone in.
What I'll actually do is I'm gonna just post it up right here real quick, and then if you could show me like the riser or where I can prop up later during the main event while they're doing that, that work?
Sure.
Just so I can get like a check of the space.
Are we gonna do button mics or are we gonna do shotgun?
I mean, I'm just gonna keep it. Oh, for the actual thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out there and see what it sounds like,
Okay.
and then make that decision.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Can I have a photo with
Yeah,
you?
let's do it.
You can take it.
Yay. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Mark?
Oh.
When do I speak? I think in like half an hour.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this here.
Or-
Let's try to get you.
Or no, not half an hour. I got an hour and 15 before I speak.
Yeah, you got some time. You're gonna be comatose by then.
No, that's why I'm slamming the brewskis. King so eepy? No. Yeah, I'm gonna get even more energized. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Chad.
I'm just gonna send them all in together.
Okay.
Then it's even less of an interview.
In that case,
Okay, that's fine.
I will stay then, so that I can accurately film it. But it's okay. I'll get a lay of the land later.
Yeah.
He's repping both green and blue parties with them socks, though. No. Family Mart.
Hit me with the jingle right now.
What? I don't remember.
Come on, man.
I don't know. What's the jingle?
Remember where
do
you came from.
You do it. You do the jingle.
Yeah. Came back.
Tamago-san no doku desu ka?
Ah, Famichiki wa.
Tamago-san no doku desu ka?
I think so. Oh, you're Hasan Piker.
Yes.
Yeah? People keep telling me I need to talk to you. Is that what? Am I supposed to come in here?
Hey, what's going on? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Hi.
Hi, I'm Angie. I'm
Nice to
Angela,
meet you.
running for Congress in
Yeah.
LA. This is Christopher and our team, but
What's up, man? Hasan. Nice to meet you.
you have a lot of our
going
students excited.
What's up, Hasan? Nice to meet
They
you.
told us to come in here.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're live. If you wanna
Hi.
talk
Hi.
and explain to people where you're running, why you're running, that kind of thing. We're just live already.
I
so
do.
It's just we're freestyling.
It's like a casual-ish?
Yeah, it's very casual. It's not serious at all.
I'm really overstimulated. Shoiga
Yeah.
is throwing a whole party outside.
I know.
That's really.
I'm overstimulated.
I'm
too.
overstimulated. Okay, but.
Did you take the train up here? Did you fly up
No,
here?
I wish we flew
Oh,
because I have to be back tomorrow, like in LA.
Yeah, I flew as well.
Where did you come from though? You're from LA?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I live in LA.
am I running to be your rep? I'm being so serious too.
No, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
think
You're not
so.
in 34th?
What is that? What neighborhood does that cover?
The heart of LA,
I'm in WeHo.
Chinatown. No.
Yeah, I'm in West
Chris,
Hollywood.
Chris is like, no.
Yeah.
Well, I'm running in California's 34th district. We are running to unseat Jimmy Gomez, who is one of AIPAC's top 5 recipients of campaign contributions.
Mm-hmm.
That's my contribution. Hey. I know, we're all like, and I'm born and raised in that community, and I'm proud to be running. Yeah. Sorry. No, come in here.
Hi, what up? What's the aside from
We're
being
so overstimulated. Huh?
yeah, aside from being an APAC guy, what's Jimmy Gomez's deal?
Yeah, I think.
What made you want to run against him?
I think being the daughter of a deportee, having lived through my own father's deportation, I really feel the urgency of this moment. I help people transition from prison into universities. Our work is working, but he's also taken past campaign contributions from those that build and operate private prisons and ICE detention centers. He is currently exploiting immigrant stories and for re-election, all while he has not signed on to block the bombs. And he's also one of 5 House Democrats backed by a $125 million pledge from Big AI called Leading the Future, and they're trying to steal our future.
Why?
Shall I continue, or that's bad enough, right?
No,
Okay.
keep going. Talk your shit, Queen.
I think that's it.
Yeah, it's
Hasan
like,
just called me queen, as he should. I'm tired.
It's APAC, it's AI pack, all the packs.
It's all the pack. It's
Yeah.
also, wait, can I say, as a renter, as someone working 2 jobs like so many other Angelinos, though I went to UCLA like he did, you know what I mean? Like I did everything right, and the goalpost keeps moving, and the cost of living keeps getting in the way of us being able to live our lives. And if that's
but
not
what
bad
about the poor
enough,
landlords?
he is no. Jimmy's also in the pockets of corporate real estate developers. Like it just doesn't stop, and so we got to make it
the real
stop.
little guy. The productive forces in this country. Not labor, but
Chris is
rent
loving
seekers.
this right now because my team are people who we've been working as community members for so long to try to get his attention, and I think we got it. So we're backed by Justice Dems, also California Working Families Party. We're not interested in the establishment within the Democratic Party, and of course on the other sides or whatever, but it's a student-led campaign, and they're all like really into you. So I think we're all doing our part right now, you know, and we're tied for first, even though we're up against all this big evil money.
Hell yeah. What's the demographic profile of the district? Like, is it older? I mean, how successful have you been at activating younger voters? Because I feel like, in my experience at least, what I've seen in this cycle especially, the reason why a lot of the candidates that are running insurgency campaigns are seeing a lot of success in the polls is specifically because they're capable of activating young voters. Youth turnout is obviously abysmal in general, but it's extra abysmal in the primary system.
Right.
But I feel like that's one genuine benefit for a lot of candidates like yourself.
Yeah, it is one of the youngest districts. California's 34th district is also one of the largest immigrant communities in the country, and I feel like a lot of people are mobilized around like their parents not being able to vote. Like, you know, my dad being deported, I feel that. And people younger than me, but also my age, feel like the opportunity, but also the responsibility to vote this time, because things are really bad in LA, and so when we have nothing left to lose, I'll speak for myself, we have everything to gain. And so, yeah, it's also predominantly Latino, but it's multi-generational. The district includes Little Tokyo, Little Bangladesh, Chinatown, East LA, unincorporated parts of East LA, which is so important to amplify because federal representation is quite literally their only representation. And so yeah, a lot of people are turning out. I work with people who are voting for their first time after serving time, you know, and whether they're 18 or 74, we're getting all our first-time voters excited to vote for an advocate for justice on the ballot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Should we call some of our ladies here?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we can get everybody on
you want
at
to
the
just
same
like
time if
scoot
you guys
down?
want. Yeah, we'll just have like this awkward.
I don't want to go long.
We'll all stand next to one another awkwardly. Hi.
Hi, it's good seeing you again.
Yeah,
look
you
at
too.
these. Like, look at this.
Hello.
lady.
Hi, Hasan.
Melat,
Nice to meet you. We're gonna be hanging out on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Darylisa, you've already been on the broadcast, so let's kick it over to Melat first.
Yeah.
If you wanna tell people where you're running, who you are, what you're about.
Yeah, definitely. My name is Melat Kiros. I'm running for Congress in Colorado's 1st district. It's pretty much all of Denver. It's actually one of the most progressive districts in the country. It's also the youngest district in the country. And we're represented by a 30-year incumbent who's been in office longer than I've been alive, who's taken millions from Big Pharma, Big Energy and Oil, defense contractors, APAC, and his only... Her name is Diana DeGette. Diana DeGette. Yeah.
Because I'm such a feminist. I didn't even assume that an evil person like this
would be a woman. Wow, thank you so much.
You saved that. You saved that. But I got.
Anyway. No, yeah, she. You know, it's funny because she actually used to be such a champion for reproductive justice and environmental justice, but she's in bed with all of these corporations and is churning out bills that are just putting more money back into the pockets of all of her big pharmaceutical donors. So we deserve better in our district, and that's why I'm running.
What do you think about progressive districts running tepid neoliberal centrist Democrats in districts that are otherwise supposed to be districts where we run up the numbers with like far more progressive candidates? How do you feel about that?
I argue that candidates or members like DeGette are even more hurtful to the cause because they cosplay as progressives, right? They say that they're pro-LGBTQ, they say that they're pro-choice, and that's enough for them to be a progressive, when in reality they are currently in bed with all of the billionaires and corporations that are actively destroying our economy, our planet, our democracy. And so, you know, it's not enough for me for you to say that you're a progressive. Like, if I can look at the FEC report and see who you're actually in bed with, that's what I'm going to actually hold you accountable to.
What do you guys think about making all the politicians wear like NASCAR jackets where they have
Oh my God, we say that all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
I think they should have to,
Because it's too hard, right? So like, no one wants to spend all of their time on open secrets, figuring out exactly who you're actually being sponsored by. And we need to find a way. I mean, I'd rather just have publicly financed elections.
Our jackets would look dope with the
You would be in the pocket of big nurses, big student lobby.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what they used to do to Bernie. They'd be like, "Oh, you don't like PACs? Well, the nurses PAC is defending you." It's like, yeah, they're nurses.
Right. Yeah.
Like, are you really propping up Chevron and nurses in the same vein? Like, it's crazy.
It is wild.
But yeah, do you has there been a lot of good coverage, good attention on your race? Because you're going to get a lot of attention on your race after this broadcast.
I certainly hope so. I mean, no, it's funny because when I first started running, like there were so many people that just like laughed in my face. Like she's been there for 30 years. Like she's one of the most progressive members of the delegation. And you know, the thing about districts that are so blue like this one is that they are meant to be, you know, our real like microphone to talk about the most progressive policies that we should be pushing for and fighting for. And so to have somebody in a district where we have universal pre-K, we have term limits, we have publicly financed elections on the city and local level, and to not be fighting for it on the federal level, it's an actual disservice to the people of Denver.
Yeah. In the state of California, they actively destroyed public financing, I think, specifically because they were worried that there'd be insurgency campaigns.
Yeah.
But I think it might be on the ballot this time. I'm not sure. You should know. You're running.
I don't know that though.
I don't know. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe I just made that up.
Did you make
Chat,
that up?
correct me. I'm
Not
a political
chat.
commentator, but you know, chat will know. You know what's really funny about this, by the way? So I go to like events with other Twitch streamers and stuff. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like Clavicular. Have you ever heard of who Clavicular is?
I don't even know what Twitch is, to be honest.
Okay, it's a live streaming platform.
Okay.
But like, there's a bunch of like Zoomers now. They all love streaming. I'm 34. I'm an old man. I'm the oldest person in these rooms that I'm in. But it's really funny because anytime we go to like a party or whatever, there's like every content creator has a camera person that they walk around with, and this is identical to that situation because you guys are running campaigns, so you have like people constantly churning content.
Look at our phone though. I love grassroots, baby. It's grassroots.
You're a long way away from home.
I am.
Yeah, you flew all the way out from New York. Give us the tea. What's going on in your district? What's going on in your race? And also tell the people. I already did the slate with you, but they might not remember.
Yeah. So Daria Lisa, running for Congress in New York 13, Upper Manhattan, the Bronx. I'm challenging Adriano Spaya, who is a 5-term incumbent, and he's terrible. I just, does nothing for our people,
Talk your shit.
Takes so much money from APAC and real estate corporations, like the very same ones that are pricing us out, who make our housing just like horrible, right? And never fix anything when we need it fixed. And so, and also takes so much money from the CEOs of corporate hospitals that left nurses striking for 6 weeks out in the coldest winter we've had.
But don't you feel like they grind harder?
Oh, because
like the nurses, like they learn how to.
Not
grind
if they're
harder.
outside. They're not even, like they can't be doing their jobs.
Like they're
if
getting
outside
acclimated.
demanding.
They're getting acclimated to the cold.
No.
In like different conditions.
It was brutally cold. It was like very brutally cold. But I'm so glad that they won. Their contract, and so they are truly some of the toughest among us. But no, Aspaya is the worst, and so. It was just time to challenge him. He's been too comfortable in that seat for too long, doing nothing for our people, and we just deserve fighters.
What's your district's demographics look like?
It is predominantly people of color, so it covers Harlem, Washington Heights, Inwood, El Barrio, all the way up to Kingsbridge in the Bronx. And so, it's mostly Latino, Black American, Black immigrant community. More and more, there are more young white folks moving in, but it is a very young district. It is also the second poorest in the state, and by some measures, the country. And I think it's just outrageous that in one of the poorest districts in the country, rent is $4,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment. And it's so, this Aspaya is in bed with these corporate landlords who, don't care about the conditions in our buildings. The other day, there was actually a fire on Inwood, on Dykeman and Broadway, that killed 3 people, and I think as of yesterday 4. And it's just, this is the conditions that folks are forced to live under, with no regard for the lives of the people who live in our district, and our representatives are actively turning a blind eye to this because they're bankrolled by these corporations.
Are we getting them on the bad landlord list?
Oh, the folks whose that building was in? They were already being sued actually for another building that was adjacent to it, that had like numerous violations that
That's
were
crazy.
addressed. Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the fact that you're in
three totally different parts of the country, and yet a lot of the things that you're advocating for, you're all running for Congress, a lot of things that you're advocating for are very similar. Do you feel like there's a universality to many of the problems that we're experiencing now? Obviously, all three of these districts are blue districts, right?
Yeah.
So people make that argument. People could be like, this doesn't work elsewhere. But I disagree with that notion. I think that these are issues that every American in every district is facing. Because I wanted to hear from all three of you individually, like if I were to ask you right now, what are the top three concerns? I wanna hear what you have to say. Like, what are the top three concerns for your constituents, like in the district you're running in?
Yeah, I mean, in my district, it's housing, the rising cost of housing, it's healthcare, and it's immigration. Like, folks are really afraid of ICE, and then the way that it's impacting our communities.
Okay, I didn't hear giving more money to Israel, which is kind of awkward.
Yeah, no, and like I think I say those three, but I also think like one of the really big things that folks forget about is also the cost of raising a kid in New York. And part of why I think that gets often ignored is because the people who want families in New York feel that they have to leave New York to raise a child. So both the framework and the platform that we're running on is a Babies Not Bombs framework, because I really do think that all the things that our kids need, healthcare, education, housing, are things that all of us need that make our entire community thrive. And so if we're actually putting our funds towards that, instead of like these senseless wars, instead of a genocide, right? We would not only be saving lives abroad, we would be helping the lives of our communities thrive.
Cool.
It's honestly the same in LA. Yeah. In the heart of LA, housing, healthcare, and immigration. I have known my whole life are carrying their passports just to leave their home, and they're like, I don't know, they look like me, and so that's scary. And I think also the cool thing about our campaign being student-led is that we're in every college classroom that we can be in right now. And I think that the conversation people are having, even not college classrooms, we're in fourth grade classrooms, we're talking to high school students because they're going to have to live with the consequences of our choices too. And our future, it belongs to us, it belongs to them. And they're not having a hard time connecting the dots between like, why is the cost of living getting in the way of us living our lives here? And we're providing all of these things not only to Israel, but the Israeli government and the AIPAC lobby are complicit in political corruption and genocide right now. Like, no one's having a hard time connecting the dots in LA. And we're really calling for an end to these data centers, invading parts of California, like Monterey Park, not too far from my district, all while our representatives are taking millions of dollars from big AI too, which is the new AIPAC. And they're also taking money from AIPAC, but I think that it's been very clear that we've been forced to buy the scraps that the establishment is selling us, all while they're selling out our communities. And we're really fighting in LA to get corporate money's influence out of our politics, period, like yesterday. And that includes in the Democratic Party. And in a safe blue seat like yours, there's no reason why we should accept anything less than someone progressive or that will fight for us, not against us, What about you, lady?
Yeah, I would say housing and healthcare, but also Trump. Like, Colorado was the only state in the country to actually go more blue in the last presidential election. And we're gonna start a program. Oh, dope. Yeah.
Land the plane.
We want to line up, get ready. Fuck yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna interview you later.
Oh yeah.
It's fine.
What's up, Shoykon? Thanks for bringing the band together. Look at us.
Thank you for doing this.
I'm so excited to be here. We need to get a light rail so I don't have to drive 6 hours.
You drove up here?
We did. Wow. Well, honestly, I was so excited.
Really? Okay, yeah, you're a passenger princess.
That's why.
Get some work done.
Are we walking? Are we going?
I don't think you're going.
Oh, am I just here? I'm waiting. How's? I don't know. All right. Yeah. I'm not going out yet. Am I also going out, or am I staying here?
What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm not. I don't have.
Yeah. So if you want,
Can you chill and chat while I look at the
Yeah.
so I'll give you your options. You can stay up here, or you can come down to the stage, and there's like a little runway back to the press box, and we've got you like a viewing booth, or those are about your options.
Okay, I'll just stay up here. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
And I'll wait.
Can I check out that viewing box?
Yes.
I'm gonna leave the camera.
Here, leave the camera here. I'm looking
And,
at the programming. Yeah.
Do you want like a 5-minute warning? I can come
Yeah.
grab you. Okay. I'll let you know when Bowman's going on, and we'll
Okay.
move downstairs.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
All right, where are you gonna sit?
What?
You're gonna sit?
I'm gonna sit right in the same place.
Okay. So then sit down. Sit your ass down, boy.
Send him out to hype up the crowd, dude. Do I look like I can hype up the crowd? What? They will eat me alive.
I'm also.
He's not benched.
I
He's
just
green
got
room.
word there's 700 counter protesters in the audience right now.
They're all. The audience is entirely comprised of counter protesters. I heard. Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Not very neurotypical of you, Hasan. I'm not. I'm not very neurotypical, so that's probably the reason why that's not very neurotypical of me.
I'm gonna set up the
Okay.
But yeah, March is gonna set up the tripod for the speakers, and that's why he's gone, and that's why we're in a stable camera.
Is he just streaming?
Yeah, what's up, man? I'm just.
This is Zach.
Hey, I'm Zach Exley.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Good to meet you, Hasan.
He was my co-founder of Justice Democrats. He was my
Oh.
boss in Bernie, actually.
Hell yeah.
I hired him on the version. Yeah.
That's dope.
It's wild. I mean, like I'm exhausted from being in front of camera for like an hour just now. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm used to it. You develop it. It's like a muscle.
Right.
And then it's second nature. You just keep yapping. You never stop, and then it's fine.
Are you actually streaming now?
Yeah, I'm live streaming right now.
Really?
Yeah. There's
Looking at
like
comments on his phone.
20,000 people watching right now. There's
Wow.
comments. Yeah.
Imagine talking to 20,000 people all the time.
Yeah. Pretty much the entire day. But this is exciting. How many people showed up? What's the event capacity?
The capacity is 1,200. I think we probably packed it.
Oh wow. Okay. That's cool.
We had over 2,000 RSVPs.
I'm gonna slam another Red Bull right like 10 minutes before, maybe like 25-30 minutes before I speak, so I will be more hyped up. I don't want to disappoint. I'm gonna come up there and be like, oh, what's up, guys? And I'll say all of the worst things.
Okay,
don't
good.
worry.
Yeah.
So that you get wonderful coverage from all of the press outlets out here.
Everybody, yeah.
One of the craziest things I genuinely, like, my chat laughs about this a lot. The craziest thing that I've received from the San Francisco specific lines of attack were like that I'm anti-Asian, which is insane because normally it's RNC research normally says I'm too pro-China because I say we shouldn't wage war with China.
Right.
Like they treat that as like, oh, he's pro-China, as though it's like a bad thing to be like, why are we trying to actively wage war with a country that is responsible for 30% of our trade?
I know. Well, they're trying to tie me as anti-Asian,
But you're Asian.
I'm Asian. I know.
I mean, technically, I'm Asian too, but like not that Asian. You know what I mean? I'm Turkish, so I can't. It doesn't count. It's not like. It's not Asian in the AAPI sense or in the American sense. I feel like.
Right.
But, yeah.
We're starting the show now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But, hi.
You gonna go watch that? I might go watch it.
It's gonna be a long thing.
Well, it's gonna go by fast.
Huh?
It's gonna go by fast. I think.
Yeah. It's just an hour.
It depends on how long you talk and how long. Everybody's been told 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Oh, I won't.
But that's
I won't talk that much.
Typically, traditionally,
So-
that turns into 20 or 30 minutes.
Do
So
I have
we'll
to
see.
come out when you're doing the GOTV mask?
Are you
The
supposed
song
to?
I was almost in Cuba with you.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
I was
like
going
not
on that
sure.
trip.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'm
What
just
happened?
gonna go
I
up
got
there.
sick. So I
And I'm just gonna
but I was in
start
Cuba
talking
a year ago.
But then,
Yeah.
People are coming through to help you.
And I had,
That's
speaking
their
of
cue.
China,
yeah, but are
I
you supposed
studied
to
in
come up?
China for a year.
Yeah,
Oh, you did?
1987.
Wow.
The thing was
When I
like,
was a
yeah, but I feel
teenager.
like
Have you been back?
400
Yeah,
volunteers,
I've
we
been back a
need
few
400.
times. And
No, I don't.
but it was actually truly
documentary.
communist.
Let's just
You know?
Yeah, none of the Dingus reforms.
No, it was right before all that.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was
And then you say-
totally wild.
And then I'm gonna
So,
say we're going to
Yeah.
lock the door.
It had a big impact on me. Yeah.
But yeah, then I'm gonna end with how it helps me money.
I feel like that system doesn't exist anywhere around the world anymore. I mean, even in Cuba, there's no.
Yeah, but the thing is, it was like, yeah, I don't know. It's a really interesting
I think they probably
thing to talk about. I mean, it was.
I think they probably raised it.
It's, but I don't know. But I think
is it on this
it's time to start thinking about all that again because like everybody's going to lose their job over the next few years. The professionals.
Yeah.
This is what we're working on a new consensus at the think tank where that Saikat and I started, and you know, so the plan we're working on is called the Mission for America, but really there's also a mission for humanity.
Yeah.
And it's like right now, you know, the thing everybody said about the Green New Deal was it won't work because we can't find the workers to do all that work. So that's going to be changing soon. And
Well, let me hold on. Chat. Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear?
Hey, Zach, why don't you come over here?
Yeah. Can you hear Zach or no? Because he's telling me he's kicking game right now.
We're saying.
Yeah, Saikat, get out of here. Zach's got way more interesting conversations. He said he studied in China when he was a teenager in '87. You said
87, 88.
Yeah,
it was
and-
truly communist.
Yeah.
Everybody
He's
called each other comrade. That's how they addressed each other.
Yeah.
Hello, comrade.
He's anti-Dingus now. Anti-Dingus reforms. So they betrayed the Maoist principles.
No, but the thing is, I'm curious what you think about this. Is like, you know, it really seems like a near human equivalent and scalable human equivalent of AI is going to show up on the Google Meets in the next few years.
Mm-hmm.
And then without any investment, we're going to be able to, companies, you know, the corporations are going to be able to replace every professional, every knowledge worker, right? And what do you think is going to happen in that?
First of all, I don't have that much faith in AI as you do. I don't. I mean, but you live in San Francisco or no?
I live between San Francisco and
Okay, see,
Mexico City.
that's the San
Yeah.
Francisco talking.
But
I feel
no, but I'm using it.
I mean,
Like,
look, my point is like even if that were to happen, I mean that would be devastating for the labor force, obviously. My principle on this always has been that I love technological improvements. It's great, but it's supposed to not offset or displace the existing labor force. It's supposed to lower the burden of the existing labor force, and it's a radically different approach to how productivity is supposed to work.
Mm-hmm.
In some ways, it is a Chinese approach. That, you know, the famous Milton Friedman goes to China and is talking to the factory workers, and he says, "Why do you guys not use tools? Why do you guys not use more industrial equipment instead of these shovels?" And the factory manager says, "Well, this is jobs. Like, this is creating more jobs." And then he says, "Oh, well, why don't you use a spoon then?"
And obviously China won't make it.
Yeah,
they're done.
Yeah. And that was the attitude. But like, I think it's a little bit of both, right? Obviously, you're supposed to use the industrial equipment. Obviously, you're supposed to take advantage of the technological advancements, the technological benefits to increase efficiency, increase productivity. But productivity from the capitalist perspective implies less workers doing the same amount of jobs, or even more jobs, more output with a smaller labor force. My perspective is increase the output if you want, increase the productivity if you want, but keep the labor force the same, or even add additional workers to the labor force and lower their lift. Like, if we have the capacity to make one person do the job of 10, that shouldn't mean we fire 9 people. There should be safeguards that make it so that we can do.
I think we have to approach it from a whole different direction, though. And the thing is, it's so new and weird that it's hard to even approach this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, we've got this huge global to-do list of stuff that we have to do.
Yeah.
That, you know, that we're literally destroying the planet and 7 billion people are living in poverty, right? So we've got this huge to-do list of stuff we need to build. We need to build clean energy. We need to build good housing, good transportation, pharmaceutical factories. We need to tear down pretty much the entire physical economy and replace it with a clean one that's not destroying the planet.
Yeah.
So there's this huge to-do list, right? And right now, there's no workers to do it because they're all doing bullshit jobs.
Yeah,
right.
Or the gig economy.
Yeah, which is another form of bullshit jobs.
Yeah.
It's the 80% driving the 20% around and delivering their DoorDash, right? So, but the thing is, I really think that we're moving into this revolutionary moment, because I do think that a scalable human equivalent is what we say of AI is going to show up, and once that exists. Right, then, and software developers already have this. Like, I've always been a coder my whole life, and I build, I'm an amateur software developer these days, and yet I can build whole apps in like a day, but the thing is, it's working with AI on these projects is like working with a person, but it's like I used to manage software developers. It's so much better to manage this AI software developer. It's like the most amazing, like, human, it's like it's not a robot. It's like it's in all the ways that you want somebody to be human who you're working with, it's better than the typical person. I would love to show you this. I want to come and like show you how this actually works if nobody's shown you this before.
I'm a Luddite, and I
want to show you this because
I'm a Luddite in like the actual OG sense of a Luddite, where I'm like. I'm not a Luddite. I understand the benefits of exponential growth in technology, but I also am very worried about the human component. And like what it does. I'm also worried about cognitive offloading too, which that's something that I worry about quite a bit. But I feel like that's a very boomer fear to have. The idea that we're displacing a part of our brain function.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It could be like if we choose the world that we're going to have, it's going to be amazing, right? If we don't choose and we just let the replacement happen, we descend. It's like I feel like we've got two choices. There's the Mad Max future and there's the Star Trek future. Or maybe did you ever see that Matt Damon movie Elysium?
I was literally just thinking that. I love that movie.
That's the third way. That's like the UBI future, where
I think Elysium is the most likely future that we have, where you have like a group of haves and then the overwhelming majority of the have-nots, and they're being enslaved by the robot overlords, and the humans are in an ivory tower, quite literally.
Or altered carbon.
Away from from the working class that's like turning into biomass.
But here's the thing. This is what I think is important for the left to get, is that there's going to be this revolutionary moment. It could come as soon as a couple of years from now or a few years from now, when the whole professional managerial class is sitting at home unable to make their house payments. That really could happen. Because if you're going to automate a factory, that takes time. You have to build the robots and bring them in and rearrange everything. But if you have a worker that appears on Google Meet and can control your computer, right? It's, imagine all the people working in a company working with this AI helper, but the same AI helper working with everybody all across the company. Like the CEO, after like 3 days of that, is just going to talk to the AI and say, so you can just do all this. We don't need the people anymore. And there's no investment necessary. The wires are all there. It's like all of the whole 40% of our workforce just does their job on computers. And they're just creating a data stream, and AI is going to be able to create that data stream. And, like Sam Altman says that AI CEO is going to be able to take over from him in 2 years, or less. And he could be right, actually. But the thing is, when that happens, like, the whole reason we haven't been able to have the revolution for all these centuries in Europe and the US is because this huge middle class loves being so much better off than everybody else, They literally had guns, to put down strikes, and the middle class would come out, this upper middle class would come out, and, they knew where their interests lied because they just wanted to be better off than everybody else. And soon it could be that they're all sitting at home without jobs, you know?
Yeah.
And there's going to be an AI lefty streamer that's really funny and really awesome and even better looking than you. And then even you will then suddenly become, your class interests are going to flip, and it's going to be all over.
Well, I'm a bit of a clash trader already.
I know.
Like my thing is, like all these technological advantages are great, but it's like at the end of the day, we are so subservient to the interest of capital that what you're describing is a devastating future. And
unless we have the revolution in that moment.
I know, but it's like
it's not devastating at all.
I don't think it's like the solution. I don't necessarily believe is like redistributive policies necessarily, but more so having a bottom-up approach entirely, rather than one where I mean the current process we have is you know, tremendous wealth consolidation in the hands of a few at the top, and it's gotten only worse year over year in the last couple of decades, and it's only going to accelerate with this AI. And I feel like those guys are just not going to give up no matter what happens.
But they're not going to have the option, because capitalism needs customers, and if there are no customers, if everybody's sitting at home with no money, then it's like a heart attack. It seizes up and it can't function. So then there's going to be this moment to where we say, okay, the thing is, everybody's sitting at home not working, but we have this enormous global to-do list. We have to build the clean energy, we have to build the transportation, we have to build good housing for people. And
I don't think those guys care about that sort of thing.
They're not going to be in charge anymore if we actually take advantage of this moment that's coming, you know? Like you know, it's like when the professional managerial class is sitting at home with no income, that's a real revolutionary moment. And like, if the left doesn't seize that moment and give those people direction, we know which way they're going to go.
No, they're going to become more reactionary than even before.
But the thing is, like, you know, the new right that we have is smart enough, at least some of them, to propose something to those people when they're sitting at home unemployed. And it's going to be really fucking terrifying.
Yeah, but their proposition is also the same as like what you hear from liberals as well, which is you can become a part of the entrepreneur class. Like, you can also take advantage of this AI boom. You can also become an entrepreneur, and you can become endlessly wealthy and a part of the ruling class. That upward social mobility obviously doesn't exist, but I think we see that more and more. That's why there's so many more victims of diseases of despair, gambling addicts, left and right. There's a casinofication of virtually every aspect of our lives. Kalshi, Polymarket, Predicted, all of these other like betting apps where you can straight up bet on you know, prop bets, but instead on the news. And I think that's a byproduct of this exact same issue, where people have completely given up on the idea that they can have any sort of like stable, reliable income and live a normal life and be a productive member of society. So everyone is like looking for that shortcut out of desperation. So,
and it's capitalism filling in every single nook and cranny of our society with stuff with ways to spend money on bad stuff. So ways to spend money to ruin your life.
Yeah, of course. I mean, someone's got to make money, you know. There's no better way to make money than to lean into the desperation of the overwhelming majority of new jobless individuals. So I don't know where that goes, but I don't think it's a great future unless we change something fast.
Yeah. Well, but I think we could have a terrible future, but we really could have an amazing future, because like I don't know, like, did you follow the whole thing that went down with Sri Lanka when there was this moment when it was just like 3 or 4 years ago, and they made a bunch of screwy decisions and in the government, and they literally were completely out of fuel, and it's an island, right? They're out of fuel, out of food. They people were about to starve. They were like living off the fruit from these trees, right? And in that moment, and it's a really politically divided country, the entire country, like everybody, hit the streets just like automatically. They took over presidential palace and everything. They threw the government out, and
Sri Lanka?
yeah.
Okay.
And now they've got this great new government, but it's like in that situation, and we're seeing that all over the world. Like there have been a bunch of cases like that, and if we get this AI total wipeout, like we're gonna have a global moment when that happens, and like everybody's wanting the general strike to happen, but like it's gonna happen in a reverse way where everybody's gonna be out of work, and this has happened a million times before. Like that's where most of the big revolutions came from. It was in a moment when all of a sudden everybody was sitting at home with nothing and something had to change. So, but if the left isn't prepared to guide it, then we're really going to be fucked.
I agree. I mean, we're definitely in agreement there. I don't think that the like average working class conditions are bad enough right now for them to genuinely want to implement the change.
No, but if a big, but I think we got to be ready for this change, because I know it sounds crazy that there's going to be people on our screens at work and that they can actually take all of our jobs. But if it starts happening, then we got to take action. I wonder if is it time for? I want to make sure you're not waiting.
No. I'm waiting. I got like 30 more minutes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't let me monopolize the stream.
No, it's all good. It's a unique perspective for sure. Like I said, myself and my community are very, like, I'm very anti-AI. I never use AI. I don't even use, like any LLMs, what's it called, the image generators?
Yeah.
Generative AI.
Yeah, generative AI. I don't use any of that. Because I feel like it's just, like, my friend Stavros, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He once said, all of this stuff was supposed to be so that like the AI and the robots were doing the route tasks and menial labor, and we were supposed to do the art and have time for ourselves. And now you got the AI doing the art, and people are stuck in Amazon distribution facilities. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And he's right. Like, I feel like it's I know the reason why they do generative AI. They have to make it more popular for the consumer, so they can like generate hype around it, so they can justify all these like increasingly larger budgets and
well, it's capitalism. They're going to give us whatever they think people will pay for.
Yeah.
That's why Sam Altman was thinking,
so
let's do AI porn, and
Yeah. So what do you think about that's also unbelievably unethical? But what do you think about China's competitiveness in the field of AI, considering that they have, I guess, like different interests?
No, this is what's amazing.
Do you think they're focusing on AI because they also see it as the new frontier, or do you think they're focusing on AI to undermine the American AI bubble? Like they see it as a bubble and they wanna attack it to the best of their ability, and maybe even destroy the American stock market.
Well, all of the above probably, and some more. But it's actually really important to think about the China AI thing, because I really think the AI bubble in the US is about to crash. And a big reason for that is, how like OpenAI and Anthropic, they both need to like make $5 trillion in the future, in the next 5 years, to pay back, to actually be profitable. And that means that people will have to pay a big premium for those products. But the problem is these open source models from China, which are incredibly cheap, but you can also run them yourself for free, are just as good. They're almost as good.
But that's precisely the reason why I said, like, don't you feel like it's a direct shot at what is currently propping up all of our gains? Because all of our gains currently in the stock market is coming from AI. It's like 5 companies that are exchanging the same, like, billions of dollars.
Right. They're handing it around.
They're circulating it around.
It's a bubble.
It's
just
increasing,
like,
it's increasing the GDP. It's great.
Right.
But like no one is actually seeing anything from it. There's not really any like real economic activity beyond numbers on the board. And it's unbelievably easy for China to just be like, here is the free version of what you guys spent, almost $1 trillion on.
Yeah, exactly. And there should be a bunch of U.S. companies doing it too, but it's the same with EVs. Like the U.S. startup culture is lazy. Like U.S. VCs want to put money into crypto. They have no interest in actually building stuff. But I don't think that it's like I'm sure Chinese leaders are getting a kick out of the way they're maybe going to set off this bursting of the bubble in the U.S. But I don't think that that's their main goal. Like Chinese capitalism, is it just goes for every single market, every single product. That's what they've been doing for years and years. They're really good at it. The state plays a huge role and helps subsidize stuff and encourages stuff, but it's really capitalism.
I think it's in the pure Leninist sense, it's a state monopoly capitalism. It's not like I believe when the Chinese say that they are in a transitional socialist state. I think that they have tremendous control over flows of capital, and we've seen them redirected from real estate when they wanted to build a lot of housing, and they wanted to build it fast, and they wanted to build it and expand it, and then we saw these like tier 1 cities pop up. We saw all these cities develop tremendously. And then they were like, all right, the next frontier in the next 5-year plan is going to be EVs, solar panels, solar energy. We're going to focus more efforts on that.
Automation, and all of the automated factories.
Yeah, and then boom, immediately flows of capital move in that direction, and the companies are very responsive to it because they kind of understand. It's a unique dynamic. It's not like direct state enforcement, but it works.
Yeah.
In some ways, black cat, white cat, as long as it catches a rat, is kind of the pragmatic principle behind it, and I do think it's been unbelievably successful so far.
Well, I think we're going to see whether China is able to do that transition, and it's going to come down to leadership, and because they're going to have they already have tons and tons of unemployed people.
Yeah.
All these educated people who are moving back to their hometown villages and and it's going to be a huge problem for them, and we're all going to be contending with the same thing. And so the utopian scenario is when when AI shows up and capitalism is using it to unemploy everybody. The utopian scenario is that the U.S. has a president that can work with the Chinese leaders, and because basically all of AI is just in these two countries, right? And these are going to be the centers of this whole wipeout. And and if we can all transition to a new way of doing things, and
how do you envision that? What's your perfect scenario? You wake up, you're just a regular guy. You don't do any. You don't have you can pursue the arts, sciences, whatever you want now, and you don't have to go.
What would it work like in the future?
Yeah, you don't go to work. Is that what you're saying?
No. I think that, like I said, we've got this huge global to-do list of stuff that needs to get done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also, our society is a mess. Our economy is a mess. We're destroying the planet with everything we do, right? And we're not, and people are living in terrible housing, with the roofs collapsing, and that's how half of Americans are living. So we've got so much stuff we have to do. So imagine if these layoffs come really fast. Imagine if the president is going to they're going to have to say something, because all these people all the rich people are going to be about to get evicted from their homes, right? Anybody that was actually living on their big salary, as opposed to the people that have already made their millions, they're going to get evicted, right? So the whole professional managerial class, all the knowledge workers, are about to get turned out of their homes because they can't make their payments. And so in that moment, what is the president going to say? So how when Roosevelt, everybody was taking their money out of the banks and the banks were all going to collapse? He did the fireside chat. Have you ever listened to that? It's an amazing thing to listen to. He explains to people, here's what's happening. This is why capitalism isn't working right now. This is why capitalism is about to collapse. And he wanted to keep capitalism going, of course. So he's so here's what we need to do. And he walked them all through it. He's we're shutting down the banks, leave your money, don't worry, all this other stuff. And everybody was people were terrified. And he gave them this reassuring message. And
there's also a lot more consolidation of media at the time too. I feel
but when everybody's sitting at home, terrified because they just lost their jobs, and everybody they know lost their jobs, people are going to listen to the president. It's not like they're not going to be paying attention. And so imagine if the president says, here's what we're going to do. And so there's mainstream Democratic policy people seeing this coming, and they're suggesting that what the president should say is everybody gets to keep their house. So the banks are all about to go out of business because everybody's defaulting on their mortgages. And this isn't that weird of a scenario. It was happening in 2008, you know? So the banks were all going to go out of business
Yeah, I
in
don't think
2008.
China's bailing us out.
Right, exactly. And so imagine the president says, okay, all of we just converted all the banks into not-for-profits, and now everybody gets to keep their house. And it sounds weird, but what's weirder is letting everybody get evicted. You know?
I'm laughing because I think it's going to be, given the current trend lines, assuming that when that inevitability takes shape, the president is going to say, we're sending robot policemen to evict every single person from your home. We're going to put you into concentration camps where you will work and we will grind your bones to dust.
But this is why. But the thing is, I
think that's the much more likely scenario.
Well, that's what's going to happen if J.D. Vance is president. Okay, but here's why I'm a little bit optimistic: is if you're Gavin Newsom, right, and like our hatred of Gavin Newsom is equivalent, at least equivalent.
But I think Gavin Newsom would be the president that also does that.
Well, but think about if you're actually Gavin Newsom, right, and you want to be remembered as somebody that succeeded, right. And if everyone, including your friends, like I really think this situation is different than anything we have ever been able to imagine, right? If everyone, including your friends, are out of work, right? And your companies are going out of business, right? And because there are no customers, the entire economy is collapsing. And if there's a really clear solution to follow, then I think maybe he'll go for it, actually.
I don't. No. I think these guys are...
No, I was just giving you the warning that Jamal was about to take the stage.
Oh.
And then you were after.
Oh, well, let's just go then.
Well, okay.
All right, you put the camera up.
Okay.
I'm going to go pee.
Okay, I'll be...
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
So I'm with chat now. Okay, got it.
What? We'll chat now?
Nice to meet you. No, so I'm taking care of chat now. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right, bye, chat.
Ready to keep in the bathroom?
All right, chat box. Couple things.
Can I leave my...
Yes, you can.
Can I leave my chat?
All right, chat box. Couple things.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch you guys to the long lens. We're finally using the long lens. Okay, it's gonna be cinema, and then we're gonna make our way over to the viewing point, and it's gonna be cinema. It's gonna be Pog, and I don't want to hear no complaining. Okay. Also, you're about to get flashbanged because I'm about to change the lens. I'm giving you a second to cover your eyes. I'm sorry, hold, breathe, stay with me, oh god, oh, okay. The other thing about this lens is that it's a much longer shot, so it's gonna be a little awkward for a bit, but we're gonna be okay though. Wow, look how far this goes. You can see what that guy's doing over there. Cinema. Yeah, he's still alive.
Is the speech also live too?
Yeah, all of it'll be live. I'm gonna make my way to the press riser now. Okay, chat. Nice to meet you too.
What's your name?
March.
Elise.
Nice to meet you, Elise. Okay, chat. You're getting a fucking super zoomed in version of me right now as we make our way over there.
Can I plug Warfare 50 University?
Of course.
Oh my God,
Hold on.
thank
We're
you.
kind of really long lens right now, so can you stand right there
Totally.
and then just kind of speak loudly?
I have no plan. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Hello, chat. It is an honor to be on this stream. My name is Elise. I run More Perfect University, which is More Perfect Union's campus program. You should join our Discord, More Perfect University. All of our social channels have the link. And if you want to learn how to tell stories about how our economy is totally being rigged against us, we want to help you tell it and we want to partner with you. So thanks. Yeah, that's
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yay! Oh, we got my flashlight on. Okay.
It's okay.
Sorry,
okay, I
chat.
gotta make my way over there. No, it was great. You killed that.
Thanks.
Okay, sorry, chat. Hold, chat. Hold.
Everyone, how y'all doing?
It's gonna be okay, guys.
If you have a fight Trump sign, put it in the air, make some noise.
me, sorry.
If you haven't changed the party sign, put it in there and make some noise. Everybody in the crowd, make some noise.
Excuse me, sir.
So I want to level set for a moment and just talk about why we are here.
Excuse me. This is.
And I'm going to start in a very emotional,
Hell yeah.
heavy, painful place. But I want to center us in this movement right now. We are here because of people and children like Hind Rajab, whose family was slaughtered in Gaza when 335 bullets hit her family's car. A 6-year-old baby taken from us, all of us. Tens of thousands of children killed in Gaza with a U.S.-backed and sponsored genocide. Tens of thousands of women, children, and innocent people killed in Gaza by U.S. dollars and weapons. We are here also because of George Floyd. 9 minutes, 29 seconds, lynched in front of the entire world. Shame. We are here because of Jamal Khashoggi. And all of the journalists who gave their lives to bring us the genocide in Gaza. This is not the time to only fight against Donald Trump. We need to fight against a system designed to keep us separated, divided, marginalized, and oppressed. This system has been designed this way from the inception of America. The genocide of the indigenous people. The enslavement of my ancestors. But you know what else we had throughout American history? We had freedom fighters that fought the fuck back. And right now, today, we are those freedom fighters. And that's why we say, unapologetically, fuck ICE! Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE! Fuck ICE! And that is why we say, unapologetically, fuck APAC! 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 Because APAC, guess what? You knew APAC that our movement was so powerful that you had to spend $25 million to get me out of Congress. You have won that battle, but we will win the motherfucking war. Because we are about to elect Saikat Chakrabarti to be the next new members of Congress in local races up and down the motherfucking country. And so, we always must keep in our thoughts and our prayers and our hearts all of the people we have lost, all of the people who gave their lives for this movement, not just now, but historically. And just to pick up on what Darren Lisa said, our movement hasn't even reached its full potential yet. We are and will continue to get stronger every single day. We have to. We have no choice. Because I am not going to live under fucking fascism. I am not going to live under techno-feudalism and surveillance. I do not want to live in a country where we constantly spend money on wars but can't feed the poor. And so, are you ready for the progressive takeover of Congress? I said, are you ready for the progressive takeover of Congress? Because we're not just going to win this cycle. We're going to win and build a new fucking America. Not one for the rich and well-connected, psycho, savage, evil, devil, pedophile, Epstein, fucking disgusting, rapist, savages. Fuck that! We're not just going to win this cycle. We're going to win a new America, but listen, we got to build it. It's on us. It's on each and every one of us to build a progressive House of Representatives, to reform the fucking Supreme Court, to end the filibuster, to give Medicare for all, a Green New Deal, housing is a human right. But in order to get this, first and foremost, we got to win on June 2nd. And so everyone in this audience, everybody watching, everybody listening, we need you to join the phone bank, we need you to knock doors, and we need you to do that through the election so my brother Saikat can win. And so without further ado, I think it's time to bring the next brother on. You ready? Awesome. So listen, I love y'all. Make some noise for yourselves. That was kind of weak. Y'all all love yourselves?
Incredible former congresspersons like Jamal Bowman, but it's always an incredible honor. Give it up for Jamal one more time. Now, there's a lot of people that did not want me to be here today. all around San Francisco. But they didn't even do the right thing and hire an artist. They had to use AI art. And guess what? Not a single person showed up to protest. There's a lesson there in that story. Because the reality is, they can have the moneyed interest, but we have the people. There's a reason why they're not only coming after me, but they're coming after all of these wonderful candidates that are putting the working class first in their message, in their platforms, in their policies, because they're terrified. They're terrified of the fight. They don't want to have that fight. And I'm not just talking about the Republicans either. We know that the Republican Party is a reactionary scourge in this country. We know they're fascists. We know they're racist. We know they're warmongers. But we say no more to the Democratic collaborators too. And that's precisely the reason why you have bipartisan congresspersons coming out together with Mike Lawler in New York, alongside Josh Gottheimer from New Jersey. Because they put Israel's interests first above your interests. Fuck Israel! I didn't say that. I'm not trying to get Saikat in trouble tonight, okay? He told me, yeah, free Palestine! Saikat told me be on your best behavior, so I'm trying to do my very best. They keep asking me to do these rallies. It's getting real difficult for me to hold back when I come out here, especially when I see wonderful crowds such as all of you tonight. I feel the power in this room, the labor power, the people power. Because you, every single one of you, is what is responsible for the productive output of this country. It's not the corporations, it's not the military-industrial complex, it's you, the people, who have been shafted every single time. We now have an opportunity for the first time in a long time. We tried in 2016 with Bernie Sanders and also in 2020 as well. We tried to elect progressive congresspersons here and there. But through the people-powered movement, through the Democratic Socialists of America as well, the Working Families Party, and all of these other door knockers, we were able to elect a socialist mayor in the heart of Capitol, San Francisco, you deserve better. This city deserves better. We deserve a better party that will put your interests first, and Saikat Chakrabarti will be the person who will fight for you. And I feel like, at least with these candidates that I've been working with all around the country, they've made my job a lot easier as well. This is one of the things I told Zoran in the beginning. I was like, look, you win, and it's going to be much easier for me. I can just point to your success and say, just do that. And it turns out, we can let 1,000 Zorans bloom. Because just like New York City, San Francisco is also another heart of capital. But capital has no value without labor. Capital has no value without you, the people. Every single one of you experiences economic struggles Rent is unaffordable. People get priced out of housing. And the only solution that mayors like Daniel Lurie and numerous other unbelievably wealthy people, or those who are servile to the interests of corporations and the wealthy, they say the only solution to this is endless militarism in the form of expansive police budgets. We say your salary raises come at the cost of inflation. You get a little bit more year over year if you're fortunate, but then inflation eats it away, or your landlord takes it from you. Your bosses steal all of your productive output. We say no more. And not only that, but then you pay your taxes with the expectation that you can live in a safe and clean city where living is affordable, where the cost of living is manageable, where you have adequate public transit. And yet, that never comes. Why? Because they take that money from you and they spend it on blowing up schools overseas. That money is stolen from you. They say, we never have money for health care. They say, we never have money for free education. They say, we never have money to fix the potholes or improve the infrastructure. In the wealthiest nation on earth, where 600,000 people sleep outside every single night. We say no more. The Democratic Party in San Francisco put out a bill to not only condemn me, but to also condemn the term change the party. I see a lot of people in this room that want to change the party today. And listen, change is not easy, and it doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long time to get there. But we all have to fight to make that change. We have to fight to make sure that we elect responsive politicians who will serve our interests rather than the interests of corporations. We will fight, we'll door knock, we'll phone bank, and we won't stop after our politicians are elected. We will make sure we hold them accountable too. And I promise you, I believe in Saikat. That's why I'm here. If he doesn't follow through on his promises, I'll be knocking on his door. But I don't think I'm going to need to do that. And that's precisely the reason why not only the Republicans, but some of these do-nothing Democrats have been actively fighting back to make sure this necessary change within the party doesn't happen. So we have a goal. We have to vote them out. So when I say Saikat Chakrabarti, I want you to say change the party. Saikat Chakrabarti, change the party. Saikat Chakrabarti, change the party. Saikat Chakrabarti, change the party. All right, it's a great honor to be here tonight, everybody. You've been wonderful. And it's a great honor to introduce to you Saikat, my friend, Saikat Chakrabarti. for y'all. Are we ready to change the party? Man, oh man, thank you, Hasan, Jamal, Angela, Lisa, Alexandra, and at least one freaking lineup, right? We came out here from all over the country, because you know what? San Francisco, the political revolution is here. Now, this is a historical election. This is the first time San Francisco has had an open congressional primary since I was a one-year-old baby. And I decided to run for Congress over a year ago against Nancy Pelosi. Because I felt at that time, like I feel today, that we need a new generation of leaders that will not just stop Trump, but that will deliver on a vision for a fundamentally better life for all. And to do that, we have to completely change the direction and leadership of the Democratic Party. We need a Democratic Party that knows how to fight to stop an authoritarian coup. And we need a Democratic Party that will fight to create a society that works for all, not just the richest few. But I knew that no career politician in San Francisco would have the guts to challenge the status quo, because that's a risk to their career. And I thought, maybe the Democratic Party needs some guts right about now. What do you think? You see, that's the problem with career politicians. They can't take risks. They can't go up against leadership. They can't go up against their donors. Because all those things risk the thing that they care most about. Not you, not people, their careers. And that's why nothing changes. Well, I've never been in this for the career. I've been doing this from day one because I want to work for a better world for all of us. So look, when I first came out to San Francisco, I came here because I grew up in Texas, so this place was paradise. But when I came out here, I worked in the tech industry. I thought I'd be using tech to make a better world. I know. But you know, I ended up joining a startup as an early engineer. And just because I was in the right place at the right time, I ended up making a lot of money. And that was a very eye-opening experience. Thank you, Bill. Well, because, yeah, I mean, I worked hard, but I did not work harder than a teacher or a nurse or the janitors in their offices did every single day. I just won the startup lottery. And at the same time, I was watching my neighbors, those teachers, those janitors, those nurses, getting pushed out of the city. I was living in the Mission, and evictions were on the rise. My friends were getting crushed by the cost of living crisis. Yeah, it was terrible. And so I felt that I needed to do whatever I could to fix that. Because, you know, I grew up with this simple idea that if you get lucky, it's your duty to help. When my father's family became refugees because of partition in India, my grandfather, he had the gift of an education. So it was his duty to start the public school for that refugee community there. And it's still the case that when I go back to that neighborhood with my dad, people will stop my dad on the street and say, "Your father changed my life. He saved my life." And when
My dad came to this country with literally $8 in his pocket. He had the gift of getting a job. And so that helped him build a middle-class life for our family, but he saved every extra dollar to give back to our family in poverty or to support our immigrant community here to help them stand up. So when I won the startup lottery, I had to do everything I could to fix this rigged economic system, because how could I not? And if that means that I would have to become a class traitor, I would wear that badge proudly. So I left tech and I joined the Bernie campaign in 2016. And I saw in that election how the Democrats fought tooth and nail to protect a corporate status quo. And as a result, we got Donald Trump. So that's how I learned that it's not enough just to fight the Republicans. We have to change the Democratic Party as well. So that's why a group of us, including Alexander Rojas, who you heard from tonight, and Jamal Bowman, and they're OG from the start, we started Justice Democrats to elect working class people to Congress, and importantly, go up not just against Republicans, but to primary corporate Democrats as well. When we did this, I mean, no consultant would work with us because they were afraid of getting blacklisted, right? We couldn't even find campaign lawyers on these campaigns. People would tell us privately that, yeah, you know, what you're doing, it's gotta happen. But they'd also tell us, oh, this is political suicide. But we didn't care about any of that because we were in it to make change. And it's because we had the guts to do that, that we elected the squad. So I ended up running AOC's first campaign, and then I went to DC. You can cheer for AOC. You can cheer for her. So when we went to DC, and I let her work on the Green New Deal, the Democratic Party leadership, they weren't too happy about it. They didn't like that. Because, you know, we weren't following their rules. We weren't waiting our turn to present big ideas. They especially didn't like when we used outside movements to put pressure on the inside. They hated that. So yeah, we ruffled some feathers in the Democratic Party establishment. But you know what? I'm glad we did. I'm so glad we did. Because that is how we got the Democratic Party to go from wanting to do nothing on climate change to eventually passing the largest investment in climate and union jobs in history. That is how change happens. You have to take risks. You have to take the idea of making change and put it above your own political career. And right now, we need that. Because this is not just a historic election for San Francisco. This is a historic election for the country. Because this election is going to decide who controls our future. Corporations or the people? For the past 5 decades, corporations and billionaires have been buying off politicians to rig the system in their favor. They've cut taxes for the rich. They've slashed the social safety net. And now, we're watching this new class of robber barons who want to literally buy our government. We are seeing crypto and AI-backed super PACs spending hundreds of millions of dollars in races all over the country, including in a bunch of races that the folks who are up here tonight. they want to do that here in San Francisco too. What do you say to that? Scott Wiener right now has 3. I'm gonna tell you, is fuck the oligarchs, because he's got 3 corporate and AI-backed super PACs in this race right now. And they're planning to spend whatever it takes to buy his vote in Congress. I mean, if you look it up, he's got a list of corporate donors taller than he is. And those same donors right now, they're funding the efforts to defeat the wealth tax on billionaires in California. They're funding the efforts to defeat the tax on large corporations that pay their CEOs way too much. And for everybody in this room, you gotta vote yes on Prop D this too. Am I right? But that's why Scott Wiener has come out against all those efforts to tax the rich, because his donors told him to. But there's a reason that these robber barons today are spending so much money to try to buy out every Congress member. Because unlike the robber barons of the 1920s and before, they're not just trying to get rich. They want to totally control society. They want to decide if you have a job in 5 years. Fuck that! They want to feed you the news you see, what you read, what you watch, what you believe. Fuck that! They want to track your every move, see where you go, who you talk to. So are we going to let them do that? No, we have to take control back. Yes, we do. And right now, we can't. Because at the same time that these oligarchs have been amassing so much power, there's been another movement building of people. Now, this is the culmination of that movement that started with Bernie in 2016. And I've seen it grow and grow and grow, and now this is a force to be reckoned with. People take to the streets to protect their neighbors from ICE, organizing like they haven't done in generations. We see millions show up to these No Kings rallies to stand up to authoritarianism. And millions more right now are tuning into these elections, standing up, demanding change. And the thing is, all of you here today, you are a part of that movement. You are a part of that movement. And this is a movement built to win. And the fight between these two forces, the oligarchs and the people-driven movement, it's all coming to a head right here in San Francisco. We're in the seat of the most powerful corporations in the history of this country. Artificial intelligence is being built right down the street. We've got the unfortunate distinction of being the place that created the wealth of people like Elon Musk and Peter Thiel and Sam Altman. Well, but you know what? Those tech oligarchs, they do not define San Francisco. They do not define San Francisco. No, because we have a truer legacy in this city. Because this city has been always the home of the people-powered movements that fought to fix what the nation gets wrong. When police opened fire on striking workers in 1934, this city shut it all down on a general strike. We unionized the entire West. When trans women at Compton's cafeteria were sick and tired of being beaten by the cops, they stood up. We sparked the queer liberation movement right in the Tenderloin. When the federal government refused to recognize disability rights, those activists in San Francisco that occupied the federal building, and we won. And it's because of the San Franciscan Wong Kim Mark who had the guts to go up against a racist government that we have birthright citizenship today, why I can stand before you as an American. So I say, San Francisco, it's time we reclaim that legacy. Because every single time the country wouldn't move, San Francisco has pushed. And right now, we need San Francisco to push again today. And the good news is, this time, we're not alone. I've been saying from the start of this campaign that the reason change is possible right now is that there's a movement of candidates running across the country. Candidates taking no corporate money. People who have the courage to step up and challenge the establishment. What we want to do tonight is show you just a sliver of that movement. So I want to invite back on the stage Milat, Daria, Lisa, Angela, give it up for all. Represent different communities, but our communities are connected by our shared struggles. And all of them here, they know that to make change happen, it's going to take a team of candidates like us working with people like you. That is how change has ever happened in this country. And that is what we're creating here right now, right in this room today. Because together, we are going to go to Congress and we're going to abolish ICE. Together, we will guarantee health care for all with Medicare for all. Make public colleges and trade schools tuition free. We will build a clean, high-wage economy and end climate change through a Green New Deal. We will build affordable housing and take private equity and hedge funds out of our housing market. We will tax the wealth of the billionaires and centimillionaires. We will ban members of Congress from trading stocks. We will stop corporations from buying our elections. And we will have a vision that includes everybody. That means our trans neighbors, our undocumented neighbors. Because we do not throw people under the bus for political convenience. We do not fight MAGA by playing defense. We go on the offense. And together, we are going to end funding for all our endless wars and genocides. We're going to end this war in Iran. We're going to end the ethnic cleansing in Libya and Lebanon. we all have elections coming up in June. Now, I know that a lot of you in this room, you have put in so many hours in this campaign already, and I thank you so much. So much. I mean, when we started this campaign, it was just a few of us in a room with the crazy idea to go up against maybe the most powerful Democrat in the country. Right? And we had no idea where it was going to go. And then we had our first office opening party. I thought maybe 100 people would show up, and 500 of you came. We did our first rally at the chapel. 800 of you showed up. So we doubled the venue, and we still got a packed house. In this campaign, thousands of you have volunteered, have climbed the hills all over the city to knock nearly 400,000 doors. And I know your ears must be bleeding right now because we made nearly 1 million phone calls in this campaign. Altogether, we have built the largest field campaign in San Francisco history. And so through all that, we have identified tens of thousands of supporters all across the city. People who said they're going to vote for us. But none of it matters if they don't vote. So tonight, I'm going to make 2 asks. I know we've asked so much of you already. We got 2 more things to ask because we got to bring it home. We got to bring it home. The first is that if everyone in this room signs up to volunteer, to get out the vote, we know we have the numbers to make sure that every single person in the city that wants to vote for this campaign actually does it. So we need all of you to scan the volunteer QR code right there, right there. Please sign up. There's people going through the audience who are going to be making sure, encouraging you gently to potentially volunteer. Yeah. So, and there's also QR codes up on the clipboards. Yeah? And I think we've got potentially a live ticker. Do we have a live ticker? I'm not sure who I'm looking at. Maybe. Okay, well, we're going to keep counting on that. But look, it's not enough for me to win this race and for our campaign to win this race. Because I need to be in there with the team of us. So this is the other ask I have of you, is your money. I know it's too much to ask all of you to fly to their districts to knock on their doors. But everyone here has built incredible ground mobilizations, historic for their districts, and they all can win. But they're up against so much corporate cash, and they're being outspent by incumbents. These are all people who had the guts to primary incumbent Democrat. That takes a lot of courage. I need every single person in this room to scan that donate code. That will go money directly to their campaigns. We need them to win. So I know we can show them some San Francisco love. We can make sure everybody in this room does that, right? Every single person in this room. Look, I'm feeling this room. I know you guys are probably feeling it too. I know y'all are probably feeling it too. Yeah? All right. We are going to bring this home. If this room, if this movement goes to Congress, we can completely change not just the party, but the direction of this country. I know we can. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you.
Alright, chat, I'm changing the lens on you. Flashbang, you've been warned. reunite with your father now, okay? Oh, he's fucking doing crowd work. God damn it, he's doing crowd work. Hold on. Fucking Austin show over here. Why is it so broken? Okay, I'm just gonna walk over there.
Alright. Great job, dude.
That's great job, dude, as I'm panicking. Breaking down the tripod. Yeah, hold on. There's a lot happening. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. I'm gonna go on stage right now. Can you meet us back there?
I don't know if they'll let me back, but I'll come all the way.
Okay. Sorry, Chad. I know, hold on. Excuse me, sorry. 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 Sorry, excuse me. Hello. Let's go get back there. Lose him? Excuse me, sorry. Where'd he go? Much better to have you like that. What's that? Yeah, lose the song. Where'd he go? Who's his dancing?
He was just here, right there.
It was like going outside.
He's down here on the other side.
Is he signing shit? God
Hey everybody, real quick, we're gonna take one huge group photo. If everyone wants to come on up, get your signs. We're gonna take a huge photo with all the candidates.
Alright, we gotta take a photo first. We gotta take a photo. That's crazy.
Great job.
Thank you.
Alright, come on over, we're setting up. I see you guys in the back in the paint, come on up.
March, they're yelling your name, bro. You missed it. Damn, bro. Aura. They didn't come here for me. They came here for you.
Okay.
Alright, everyone, we're getting ready for the photo.
Sorry. Let me get out of the way.
No, you're good. I'm calm.
No way.
Look at that.
Instant comment.
Yeah, it's over. We did it.
One more time, can I get a big cheer? Woo! One more. Wait, we're gonna take one more picture, not one more screen. 1 second. They're gonna reorganize real quick.
A lot of people here, chat.
That sign is backwards, by the way. All right, one more picture. Everyone, give me 1 second.
Sorry.
Wow, you guys are looking beautiful. 3, 2, 1, make some noise!
Photo? Sure. quick. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta go. Real quick. We gotta go.
Holy shit! Fuck! I don't know. Chat.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Quick. Love it, man. So much. Whoa. Okay.
Okay. Oh god, it's so blown out. Sorry, chat. Instant communism.
Damn.
Not this one, no.
Not this one. It's the next one. Okay. Oh my lord, that was.
You did very good. I'm very proud of you. Chat's also very proud of you. Reluctantly.
Chat. Was that a good speech, chat? Oh. Reluctantly?
Chat and I are reluctantly both very proud of you.
Why reluctantly?
Because we're like the immigrant parent that doesn't know how to say we're proud.
Oh, okay, okay. The Asian immigrant parent. All right, well, everybody, that was wonderful. I'll be back home tomorrow. I'm gonna go pass the fuck out. March is gonna go party and probably miss his flight.
There's lots of flights that way.